Glitchy affiliates. In this video, I have compiled the best TikTok organic guides which have helped reach $10,000 a month consistently for months now. And don't forget, guys, if you want to get ahead of everyone in Glitchy, make sure to sing up through the link in our channel bio to receive a $15 bonus at sign up. So let's get started. The first guide is the stocks finds method. Hey affiliates, in this video, I have created a step-by-step video guide on a TikTok organic method called StockX Finds that should help you guys reach your first $100 a day milestone. So here we go. So the first thing you guys want to do is head over to Pinterest and you want to search for a StockX logo. Once you find a suitable logo, you want to download the picture from Pinterest, and then you want to head over to a new TikTok account and customize your profile to fit the niche that we're doing. So you put the StockX profile picture and then you change your name. Try name it something creative that doesn't require full stops or a bunch of numbers. So something that's just one long word like StockX Finds would be fine. And then you guys also want to do the bio something like StockX Finds and also change your name. So I'm just going to show this quick time lapse of me doing the profile. You guys then want to head over to Canva in the 3:4 TikTok ratio mode, and then you want to go to background and choose a background. This is where we'll create our CTA for the StockX product review slide. So you add the StockX logo, which you guys downloaded from Pinterest, and then you add some writing, like StockX Product Reviewer. You can also make the writing green so that it matches the colorway of the StockX brand. You guys can add a little line just to add design to the slides to make it look clean. And then you have a little description of what the people will do. So you write something like, get $500 towards your StockX shopping cart. All you guys have to do is give your opinion, write some simple reviews, or go through customer surveys. You get to keep the clothes and the money, and then you make it look clean. So you do the format on the left. You guys can write something like difficulty. It's easy, so it doesn't require much skill or time. And then you also write at the bottom, apply, and then you put your domain for the StockX landing page you guys have. And then you just make it black, make the colorways all suit, and then you can add another little line to fit and create the design. Then once you're done, you guys just download it. The next step is to head over to the StockX app, and then you guys basically just want to get a bunch of pictures of shoes, and then you do screenshots. You do the capture, like just the shoe, maybe the price, the size. You try and make them all the same length, and you guys do this for all of the shoes. So we get 4 pictures of shoes, 4 pictures of shorts. You guys can do trousers, jeans, whatever you guys want to do, but you get 4 pictures of multiple items to create an outfit. And you guys can get more than 4 pictures for the future if you want to make more slides, but you can also reuse the same pictures. And then you can also do accessories as well. So something like hats or watches, wallets. We then want to head over back into Canva. And then in the 3:4 TikTok ratio mode, we use the same arrow split from the element section, and we make a gradient like this, which is like 4 separate squares. We make it straight so that they're all the exact same length and equal, the same size. And then we want to add a frame, a picture frame from the elements, and we want to fit it to make 4 exact sections like that. You guys can just duplicate it and place in the next empty square. And then we do this for everything. And then we go to replace, then to uploads. And then we choose the images of the shoes, t-shirts, accessories, and shorts we took from StockX. And then next step would be to go onto Pinterest and search USA drip, download a photo from there. Then we head over to TikTok to do the post. So the first slide is the one we took from Pinterest, the USA drip one. And we write something like, make the most fire outfit. You can add some emojis and make the first slide look clean. You can write like part 1. And then so we have the shoe section. So we write the numbers 1 to 4 and we place them on each shoe. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We do this for the shorts so that people, once they see the slide, they will have the option to create an outfit that they like, and they will comment it in the comment section, which will also boost engagement. And people can do different outfits. Some people can say they don't like it. They can reply to each other's comments, and therefore it will boost engagement and push your video out to get more views. Then you can do something like this. You can write first slide the shoes. So they pick the shoes from 1 to 4. You do the same thing for the shorts, you do the same thing for the t-shirts, and then also the accessories. And then you guys can also get more pictures from StockX of different shoes and anything you guys want. And then here, for the StockX CTA slide, we write available in the USA, we add a sound, and then for the caption, we do like a random outfit is fire, so people want to see what the outfit looks like. Then we do why are you choosing in the caption? And then we also have some hashtags. And then you guys just post, and this is how we do the StockX Finds niche. This method should help you reach your first $100 day and finally graduate. And we are also giving out a $15 bonus to the first 30 people who sign up with our link in bio to show appreciation to you guys. The second guide is Amazon Bedroom Finds. Quick update. Inside our Affiliate World server, we have just launched a new VIP section where we teach top exclusive angles, which are accessible to you before everyone else. Host regular calls where we discuss different strategies and where you can connect with top affiliates. You guys can join from the link in my bio and get ahead of everybody else this month. All right, so in this guide, I'll show you how to do the Amazon Finds for TikTok. So you should make a TikTok account related to Amazon Finds. Just name it something similar. Make the name clean with no numbers and underscores. Have a bio similar to this. Just take inspiration from this account. You can search it up after. And also just look at like the layout of it. After that, go on to Pinterest because this is where we'll get all of our product pictures. For the first and last slide, just search up a vibey room in the search bar and a load of cool looking LED rooms and everything will pop up. So just download like 3 or 4 like pictures that like catch your eye and just like look cool and stuff. Well, it needs to have like a lot of colors and it needs to be like LED type and stuff. So just download 3 to 4. After you're done that for the product, search up cool and then whatever you want the product to be. So for example, cool LED and you get like a basketball LED. You just get a load of like this tunnel mirror LED. You get a whole bunch of random just neon and LED type stuff that will catch the audience's eye when you post them on TikTok. Cool pillows, for example. Like there are so many choices on Pinterest. That's why this is a good platform to use to get all of the Amazon products. So just scroll around on Pinterest and choose some items that you like and you think are entertaining. It doesn't have to be like anything specific, just cool items that look interesting. Once you've gotten your products, head over to Canva and search up the TikTok photo mode 3 to 4 ratio because we will need this to create the CTA for the Amazon offer. So create a new blank and then you will need an Amazon logo. So just go on Google and just get an Amazon logo PNG. And then once you're done that, just upload it to Canva and then use it. Also add like a few shapes, like make the slide of the background look a bit more eye-catchy. Don't just have like a black color background, like a bold, like gray background or a white background, because it just looks plain and it doesn't really look as trustworthy. Like it looks like you put no effort in, so people would be less likely to trust it. So we just play around with it and just like make somewhat of a pattern and stuff. So just add your Amazon logo and then add a font and write Amazon Product Tester. This would be like the main title of the slide that people will first look at. Just change the color of the title to black and then go on to effect. And it should already have lift on it and just put the intensity up a bit higher just so it's more clear and easier to see. And then just make it a little bit smaller, put it in the center just below the Amazon logo. And then you can look for a line or some type of element to put under the Amazon logo to separate the two. Just make it again more clean and more eye-catching and pleasing for people to look at is just what really works for me. So after that, add the heading. You'll need this for the writing to walk people through the steps of what they will need to do in the Amazon product testing. So just say like you can earn up to $750 credit on Amazon or like you can earn up to $750 on a gift card on Amazon. Just write that. Make the writing a little bit smaller and just place it below the Amazon product tester. And also go into the format and put it so that the writing goes to the left and it's in the middle and all over the place. You can also duplicate the same text so that it's the same layout already. And for this part, write something like, all you have to do is order any item you want and leave a detailed review of it on Amazon. And then after that, you duplicate another text and you will write, yes, you can keep the products with an exclamation mark. And you can also have some of the words in capital letters to make it more like exciting. And so it just catches the viewer's eye. So just like I'm doing here, yes, you can keep the products after and then just add a few exclamation marks. For the sign up section, just use a different font and write sign up at and then like the colon. Use a different font so that they can see the part of it at the bottom so it stands out more. Once you sign up at and then underneath put your domain name. So for example, like amznreview.com, don't have the actual Amazon brand name in it because that's not compliant. And you can get into problems with the actual Amazon company. But as long as you don't have the actual brand name in the domain, it won't matter and you won't have any problems and you'll get your payouts. So just add another line below that just to make it stand out more. And then once you're done, just save the project and head over to TikTok. This is how you create the actual slide. So choose one of the rooms for the first first slide and then have like 4 to 6 products in between. And the second last slide should be the Amazon product testing slide, and the last slide should be another room slide. And make all of the pictures you're using in the ratio 3 to 4 because TikTok usually pushes this format out more. So just make all of them the 3 to 4 ratio. For the first slide, the title should be something like cool room shit you need with 2 or 3 emojis like a star, a fire, and make some of the writing like bold and all caps so it stands out. And also make it bigger in the text. So the first product is like a neon basketball hoop. So obviously you'd say neon basketball hoop with like a basketball emoji. Put in the top left to where you can see the writing and then make up a price. It can be a random price. It can be like $50. For me, it's euro because I'm in a different country right now. But for you, it should be like pounds or dollars. But it doesn't really matter because most people won't really look at like what the currency is as long as there is like a price and just what you're describing the product to be. So LED, tunnel mirror, add an emoji, make a random price, and you basically just do this for all of the products. You put the image in the 3 to 4 ratio, say what the product is, add a emoji, and then just make a price, and you just do that for all of them. Once you get to the Amazon product testing slide, you also put in the 3 to 4 ratio, but you leave a little bit of space at the top of the slide like that, just above the Amazon logo, and you add like a catchy title, for example, become a product tester, and then add like an alarm emoji or like a box emoji because the boxes relate to like Amazon parcels and stuff. And you can also write like start testing available in UK and US with the UK and US emoji. And for the last slide, also use a room slide and just write like follow for more daily room finds and then just add 2 fire emojis. Once you're done that, just for the title part, write like last one is crazy and have crazy in capital letters with exclamation marks and crying emojis so people want to scroll all the way to the end and see what it's about. And then for the hashtags, just have as many hashtags as you can related to Amazon product finds like room finds, room decorations, TikTok made me buy it. A bunch of hashtags related to this niche. Once you're done, just add the video to your draft and you should post like 2 times a day for your account to actually grow. And just keep the same style, same text in the center and everything. And you can also reuse products. You can also just go on Pinterest and always download more products. This organic TikTok method should honestly print you guys for a long time as it's a long-term niche where you grow your account. The more you guys grow it, the more views and followers you will get along with more clicks and conversions on Glitchy. This method helped me cross my first $1,000 when I first started out Glitchy. And don't forget to sign up from our channel bio to receive a $15 bonus as a step ahead. The third guide is TikTok search engine optimization. Welcome back, affiliates. In this tutorial, I will guide you through an exact step-by-step process of an organic TikTok method called SEO, which stands for search engine optimization. This method does really well and goes viral a lot and has made me over $10,000 in the past 2 months. But the one key difference this angle has that makes it stand out from the other ones is that your videos will forever constantly gain views over time. This is because with TikTok SEO, the viewers are constantly searching up tutorials or guides on something, which is what this angle is based off. You are making quick, short tutorials, for example, on how to become a Netflix movie reviewer. And since the Netflix movie reviewer angle has gained millions and millions of views on TikTok, with Glitchy people are inclined into knowing how to actually become one, which is why when they search that topic up, your video will pop up and gain traction. So let's get started. The first thing you guys want to do is warm up your TikTok page. You're going to do this by taking a photo of your wall or ceiling, and then just uploading it with a hot trending sound. After about half an hour, it should have gained around 150 to 300 views. Your account is now ready. Quick update. Inside our Affiliate World server, we have just launched a new VIP section where we teach top exclusive angles, which are accessible to you before everyone else. Host regular calls where we discuss different strategies and where you can connect with top affiliates. You guys can join from the link in my bio and get ahead of everybody else this month. The next thing you guys want to do is head over to Pinterest and search up Netflix aesthetic, which will bring up laptop or TV pictures of Netflix. You guys want to choose not the top ones. You want to scroll down for a bit. So you choose ones that have not been used yet, and you also want to choose ones that are good quality. This is because the top ones are usually the ones that people have used before and are already on TikTok, which TikTok will then detect and just give you strikes and will not push your video out. So you guys want to choose about 4 photos, and you guys can go onto a website called Image Upscaler to then upscale upscale the images to make the quality better. After you guys chose your 4 pictures, you want to head over to TikTok, select the 4 Netflix aesthetic pictures. You want to make them all the 3:4 ratio so that they're all the same size and gives it a more aesthetic look and clean. You guys then want to head over to the first picture and you want to write something like how to become a Netflix movie reviewer in 2025. You can also add some emojis like the popcorn emoji just to make the hook look more pleasing. After that, you should write step-by-step guide with little arrows so that people scroll on to the next image and give you guys more watch time. For the second slide, you guys want to write something like, number 1, go to whatever your guys' domain is and apply there, so go to your domain.com. Second, you want to write, have some basic information ready so it seems legit. You want to add another emoji. And then the third point you want to write, you get paid per review or per episode so that people are excited and want to try it out and are more inclined to it. You can also add like a background and also change the color of the text to make it look more aesthetic. For the third slide, point number 4, you should write something like, apply from your phone for 100% guaranteed approval, or something just so that you make sure people are not doing it from their laptop because web conversions do not count. Point number 5, say if you guys don't get accepted the first time, you should apply again. So if you guys already get a conversion from one person but they're a bit upset that nothing happened, you can just say, oh, you didn't get accepted, so do it again. You will then get another conversion from the same person. You can also say, I got accepted a second time to give them some more hope for the last slide. Point number 6, right once you receive your email from Netflix, you guys should then pick a series and you will get paid per episode or per movie. Once the slide is done, for the caption say, I'm done gatekeeping. So you guys have been doing this for a long time and you're now ready shared to TikTok, and you can also add some hashtags. So you should add a hashtag about Netflix, review, how to TikTok, tutorial, guide, method hashtags along those lines because they will push it out to SEO. And once you guys have done all that, you're now ready to post. You guys should keep one offer per account. You can make multiple accounts and you can also do this for multiple offers. Just change the pictures and your domain. You can do this for any offer and this still works really well. SEO is new and prints people every day. Make sure to get in early and don't forget you guys can claim a $10 bonus from our channel bio when signing up for Glitchy so you guys get a head start. The fourth guide is the product review angle. Welcome back, affiliates. In this tutorial, I will guide you through an exact step-by-step process of an organic TikTok method called beauty product review. This method does really well and goes viral quite a lot, reaching millions of views, resulting in hundreds of conversions and thousands in revenue. So let's get this started. So the first thing you guys want to do is to warm up your TikTok page. You're going to do this by taking a photo of your wall or ceiling and then just uploading it with a sound. And after half an hour, it should have views after that, your account is ready. The next step is to go on Pinterest and to search for some beauty product brands with products of them. You can just search on Google examples of beauty brands and then go on Pinterest and search the beauty brand's name and then products and just download a few images. You need like 6 to 8 images of just different beauty brands. So you can always use different ones on each slide so it's not repetitive. But just download a few images of the products and you should be good. So after you got your beauty brand photos, the next thing you want to do is go into Canva so we can make the first hook of the slide. So you want to go into Canva on the TikTok mode 3:4 for a new project, and you want to split your image into 4 pieces like this and add a frame. You can just duplicate the frame to make 4 individual ones you can add on the hook slide. So after that, you just press replace and you add the pictures you downloaded from Pinterest and you make something like this as shown on screen. You just add the pictures one by one to make like a quadrant. Then you just save the project as you are going to use that as the first slide. So the last step is go on TikTok and actually create the slide. So you're going to choose your first hook we just made on Canva and then the beauty products. So you're going to have to write something like this as the hook. So brands that send PR, which stands for product review, to micro influencers, and you can say 0 followers required plus real emails to make it more interesting and make people scroll. And also make sure if you're doing an offer such as Sephora, which I'm doing in this example, you get a Sephora product image from Pinterest. So you write just something like info or PR or content as the first word before the brand name. And then you do it as in this example, you do like content at hudabeauty.com as a fake email. It doesn't have to be actual real emails, You can make them up. You can just put the brand name and then add a .com just so that there's some writing on screen. And it looks like it's real. So after you've done that for every image, you can make another text on top of that just to state the brand's name. Then you can change the colors around and maybe add some emojis just to make it more pleasing. For your CTA slide, you can do something like this. You can write apply at or apply here instead of having the brand's email, just so that people go onto your website easier. Then also for your CTA slide, you can write something like approval in 24 hours and no email needed. For the caption, you can do something like PR brands sending products to micro-influence in 2025, and you can copy the hashtags from this example I'm showing right now, which does well. So this is basically it for this step-by-step product review method, which legitimately prints people hundreds daily on TikTok organic. And if you guys want to earn a $15 bonus as extra boost, you can sign up from our channel bio to receive it and also get access to more in-depth guides in our free server in bio. See you guys in the next one. And the last guide is the work from home niche. So the first step you guys want to take is to warm up your TikTok page. You do this by simply taking a photo of your ceiling or just anything random in the room. You take a photo in the TikTok app and you add a sound and then you just post it straight away. You do this after creating the account and after adding your profile picture and username and bio. This will warm up the account. And after like about 30 minutes, the video should have views. And now your account is ready and warmed up. The second step is customizing your profile to fit the work from home theme. So you go on Pinterest and you search up a photo that is something with like a girl on a laptop. You put that as your profile picture and you also have a bio, something like this, which just says work from home jobs. Next step will be to create the actual slides for the work from home niche. So you will go onto Canva for this and search up the 3 to 4 TikTok mode. And for this, you will have to just choose any background color. Just make it look simple and clean. You go on Safari and you download the logos for all of the offers you'll be doing. So for this, I'm doing Zara. So I put the Zara logo, I put a line below it just to make it clean. I add text and I write something like Zara product reviewer. And you guys can just copy the exact steps I'm doing right now in this little time lapse that will help you. And you can also do this for multiple brands. I would have about 2 offers in your TikTok slide video that are the glitchy ones, and the rest I would either put like real product review jobs or fake, doesn't really matter. But I would have 2 glitchy ones max per video just so that it doesn't get overused. So you write something like difficulty, it's easy, and then you write a description of what you have to do. So for instance, you receive a gift card from Zara, which you will use to review products online and buy them. You just format the text and you put it on the left. So that just makes the slide look more clean. You copy that and then you just write a different description. So you write something like flexible hours and work from wherever you want. You just add the description and you make the text, and the slides have it in the middle, have it not too spaced out, just so that it's more appealing when people see the slide. So you just add another line when you're done the description, and then you also add some text, bigger text with different fonts saying apply at, and then below that, you just write your domain, which then redirects them to your landing page or your glitchy offer. Then after that, you just look for a little underline or something like that, just so that it will stand out and people can look at it. And when they look straight at the domain, so they know where to go. And for this, you can just copy the slide, duplicate the slide, and then just change around the logo and text and domain for a different offer, in this case being Sephora. You just change around the details instead of Zara for Sephora, and then you can do this and duplicate them for any offers. You can just make as many slides as you want. The last step will be to actually post this. So we go on Pinterest and we search for a girl on a laptop. We head onto TikTok, we select the girl on the laptop, and then we select our slides that we just made on Canva. So we put our slides in the 3 to 4 TikTok ratio, and then we have the hook, something like lazy girl side hustles. And you also explain that you need no experience, no age, just so that people don't feel like they have to be qualified for it. And you also add some emojis just so that it looks more appealing and clean. And then you just add sound, which is trending. Then you press next, you add a title, which would be like remote jobs hiring. You add some emojis, and then for the caption, you write something like engage to stay on jobs talk, and also add some emojis. And add some hashtags related to jobs and work from home jobs so that it reaches the right audience. But this is the whole process of creating the work from home niche on TikTok, which has printed people I know personally hundreds of thousands and is still working to this day. If you guys want to get a $15 bonus when signing up to Glitchy, then sign up with the link in my bio, as we are only giving it out to the first 30 people who sign up with it to show our appreciation.